Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a style of class where we're going to just flow continuously from exercise to exercise without stopping. So we'll do lots of different exercises, not too many of each. And the idea is just to keep moving, and it should be nice and relaxing for your body and your mind. So we're going to start lying down. So you lie yourself down on your mat. And then if you've got a head cushion, you could rest your head on your head cushion. Just going to relax your arms down by your side and have your feet straight in line with your knees and your hips. And just start with your spine in neutral. So your hip bones are facing up towards the ceiling. You've got a natural curve in your lower back. So we'll start with pelvic tilts. So as you exhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis, flatten your lower back, and then as you inhale, come back to neutral. So exhale as you flatten, inhale as you release. So you could always put your fingertips on your hip bones and feel that as you flatten your back, they just tip towards you. And then as you release back to neutral, they're facing the ceiling. A couple more. And then we're going to go into some pelvic circles. So in your own time, you're going to do your little tilt. You roll over to one hip, so the other hip lifts. Roll away round your tailbone, back in neutral, over to the other hip, and then flatten round as you go past your belly button. And then keep circling in that direction. So feel your opposite hip lift, feel your knees rock to the side, nice and relaxed through your feet. You're not gripping your mat, just loosening up your back and your hips. Do one more in this direction and then just go the other way. When you're ready, reverse your circle. Make sure as you go past your belly button, you've got a flat back. As you go round your tailbone, you're back in neutral. So you've got that little gap again between your lower back and your mat. Do a couple more. Then we'll go into some single knee folds. So when you're ready, finish back in the center, back in neutral. Float one leg up to tabletop. Gently lower. Other leg lifts and lowers. You're just bringing your knee up above your hip, not in towards your chest. Lower leg is parallel to the ceiling. Just keeping your hips level. You could always have your fingers on your hip bones just to check. Gently engaging your center. Nice and gentle as you place your foot down. Take your time. Try not to rock as you switch. We'll do just a couple more singles and then we'll go into doubles. So we'll bring one leg up and then bring the second leg up. Lower your first leg, lower your second leg. Then start with the other leg. So you bring one up, bring the other one up, lower your first one, lower your second one. So options, you could add a curl up. You could bring your hands behind your head, lift your head, curl up, and then just think about sliding your ribs towards your hips. You've got your elbows just in your vision. So you're not pulling on your head, you're just supporting the weight of your head. Do one more double. Then we'll go into some single leg toe taps. So when you're ready, finish with your right foot down, bring your left leg up, maybe rest your curl up, and then you're going to just tap your left leg down and up, down, up. Keep in that shape of your leg. So all the movement is at the hip, not the knee. And just lower the leg away, find the mat and lift. Keep in that shape. So feel your thigh working, abdominals are working. A couple more on our left leg. And then we'll lower the left leg, bring the right leg up. So right leg is lowering, tap, lift, lower, tap, lift. Hello, Abby. How are you doing? Yeah? So keep that shape of your leg. We'll do a couple more, then we're going to make it a bit harder. We're going to go into alternating leg. So we'll keep the right leg up, bring the left leg up. So they're both up. Maybe add that curl up again. And then one lowers, taps, lift. Other one, lower, tap, lift. A bit more challenging. Think about sliding your ribs towards your hips. Keep in that shape of your leg. Do 2 more on each side. And then we'll just take it down a level and do some leg slides. So we'll lower the legs one at a time, nice and gentle. Rest your head. Maybe put your fingers on your hip bones. We're going to slide one leg out straight, slide it back in. Other leg slides out, slides in. So you could inhale as you slide out, exhale as you slide in. Inhale out, exhale in. So flexing your foot as you straighten. My cat's going crazy. Stretch out your calf in your lower leg as you straighten. And then we're going to add our arms. So bring your arms up, and then your opposite arm is going up past your ear and then center. So opposite arm and leg out and in. So reach through your fingertips. Feel that stretch through your shoulder and your side. Keeping your center still, keeping your hips level. Just do 2 more leg slides. Then we'll finish with the legs bent. We'll keep the arms going. We'll make it bigger. So one arm goes right down by your side as the other arm goes up just by your ear. So reaching for the walls, keeping everything else still. Do a couple more singles. And then we'll meet up in the middle and then lift both arms and lower both arms. So lift both, lower both. So think about keeping your ribs heavy on your mat. Make sure you don't arch your back or lift your rib cage. Feel that connection of your ribs towards your hips. 2 more. And then we'll bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Turn your palms to face each other. You're going to take one arm out to the side, back up, other arm lowers and lifts and switch. Lower, oh, and lift. Here's my cat. Nearly got her with my arm then. She'll no doubt be back. Oh, she's brought me a ball. How did that happen? So we'll do a couple more singles. And then we'll take it into a double. So as you inhale, you're going to lower both arms out to the side. Exhale, squeeze your chest as you bring your arms up. Relax on the lower and then squeeze on the lift. Big inhale as you lower. Exhale, draw in and up as you lift. Do 2 more. Squeeze your chest as you lift. Oh, here she comes. And then we'll finish with the arms up. We'll do some shoulder drops. So we'll lift one arm and drop down and switch. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. So you might be able to hear her rustling away in her cat tunnel. She's got the zoomies, got eyes are big, rushing around, flapping her tail. Let's do 2 more. Then we're going to start moving our spine, working our glutes. So we'll lower our arms down by our side. So if you've got a head cushion, you're just going to take it out and bring your feet a little bit closer to your bottom. So we're going to exhale. We're going to start with another pelvic tilt. We're going to slowly peel the spine up. Lift your hips. Take a breath in as you hold. Exhale, draw the tummy in, roll your spine all the way down to your tailbone. Inhale, release. And again, so rolling the spine up. Press through your feet, squeeze your bottom, drawing the tummy in as you roll down, rounding through your lower back, and then back to neutral. And again, so feel that movement, one vertebra at a time. Nice even press through your feet. You can always adjust your feet if they're wanting to roll. Try and keep your toes down. On this one, we're going to roll up and hold. So now both arms are lifting up towards your ears and back down by your side 3 times, lifting and lowering. One more, keep the hips lifted. Bring your arms back to your mat. Roll your spine slowly down. And again, so rolling the spine up. Nice even press through your feet. Lift both arms. Lower both arms. Make sure you don't drop your hips. Reach your knees away. One more. Lift both arms. Bring them down to your mat. Slowly roll your spine all the way down. Do one more. So rolling the spine up. Hold. Lift both arms. Lower both arms. Lift. Lower. On this one, take your arms up. Take them as far as you possibly can. So maybe the floor. Keep them there. Roll your spine slowly down. Feel that lovely stretch. And then when you're all the way down, bring your arms back. And then relax. So you could always get your head cushion back if you took it out. Slide your left leg out. Hug your right knee in and circle your right ankle. So just take some nice relaxing breaths. And then we'll just stretch out the hip, mobilize the ankle. And just gently drawing that knee in. Go the other way and get a nice big circle with your ankle. Think about moving the ankle, the foot. Do a couple more. Then we're just going to keep the left hand on the knee, relax your right arm out to the right, and then gently take your knee over towards the left. Your right side of your bottom leaves the mat, and then gently roll back to the center, and then go again. So you roll your knee over to the left, roll back to the center. So keep it gentle, just ease into that stretch. We're just stretching out through the right side, through the glutes, the hip, the back. Nice and gentle. We'll do a couple more. So maybe you're going a little bit further on your last one. And then we'll come back to the center, bring the right foot down and slide it out. Slide the left leg in, hug your left knee, circle your left ankle. So feel that stretch as you draw your knee in. Reach away through your right leg. Let's go the other way. Do a few more circles. Then we'll go into that stretch again. So we'll hold the knee with the right hand. Take your left arm out to the side. Gently take your knee over towards the right and gently center. So just a little rolling, gentle rolling. Don't feel that you've got to go as far as you possibly can on your first one. Relax into the stretch. We'll do a couple more. And then we'll work our abdominals and go into the single leg stretch. So when you're ready, you're just going to come back to the center, bring your left foot down, slide your right leg in. So your legs are bent. We're going to float our legs one at a time to tabletop. We're going to bring our hands to one knee, straighten the other leg, maybe curl up and switch your legs. Hands to your other knee and switch and switch and switch. So a little pull on the knee. You could keep your elbows wide, working your arms, sliding your ribs towards your hips. Go for two more on each leg. Then we'll turn our focus to our hips. So we'll come back to tabletop, rest your head, lower your feet one at a time. Then bring your feet and knees together. So they're just gently pressing together. Maybe put your hands back on your hip bones. We'll do some hip openings. So we're going to lower one knee out to the side and then draw the knee back up. Other knee lowers and lifts. So as you center, make sure your knees just touch. So you know you're back in the center, your feet are flat, and then you lower your knee and you just roll onto the side of your foot, making sure that you don't rock to the side. So make sure your opposite hip stays facing the ceiling. Feel that stretch through your hip. Go for two more on each side. Take a nice deep breath. Try and relax your upper body. Ease into the stretch. One more on each side. So maybe this a bit bigger. Your last one. And then we're going to finish with the knees together. Feet and knees together. Relax your arms out wide. And then you're going to take both knees over to one side. Turn your head the opposite way. Draw to the center. And then take your knees over to the other side. Turn your head the opposite way. So we're just stretching out through our side, hips, back, and your neck. So imagine you're turning and bringing your ear towards the floor as you turn your head. So let's do one more to each side. We're going to continue working our hips. Do some single leg circles. So we'll come back to the center, then move your feet back to hip width, and then just float your left leg up to tabletop. So you can always keep it bent, or you're going to straighten it up, and then you're going to circle the left leg. So maybe put your right hand on your right hip. Make sure you don't move your right hip. Keep nice and stable through the rest of your body. Try and get a nice big circle. Think about moving your thigh around in your hip. And then we'll go the other way. Reverse your circle. It may not feel a complete circle. Any shape will do. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll do the other side. So finish up in the center, bend your leg to tabletop and lower. So get your level again, hips are level, feet are hip width. Float your right leg up, maybe straighten it up. Feel that stretch all the way down the back of your leg, and then circle your right leg. So you could put your left hand on your left hip. Keep the left side of your body as still as you can. Make sure you're not gripping with your left foot. Do 1 more in this direction. Then we'll go the other way. Reverse your circle. Reach away through your toes. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll finish up in the center, bend your leg and lower. So get your hips nice and level again. We're just going to hug our knees in to our chest one at a time. Do a little gentle rock side to side. So just massaging out the back, gentle rock. And then we'll bring the feet down. We'll slide our legs out straight. Just going to do some roll-ups. So you're stretching your legs away, you're squeezing them together. Now float your arms up overhead, and then we're going to exhale, lift the arms, lift your head, rolling yourself up, and then inhale as you stretch forward, and then we're rolling back. So you could always stop halfway back and then go forward again. You're rolling all the way down, floating the arms up as you inhale, exhaling as you roll up, and then stretching forward as you inhale. So rounding through the back. Feel your spine roll down along your mat, keeping the ribs down as you float your arms up. And again, feel that stretch as you go forward, rounding through your back. I'm going to just do 1 more up to seated. All the way up, feel that stretch. We'll go stretch forward, we'll hold there for a moment. Take a couple of breaths. And then gently bring yourself up to seated. And then just sit however you like. We're just going to finish here. So just sitting nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Lift up through the top of your head. Take a nice big breath in as you stretch up. Exhale as you lower. And again, breath in and out. 1 more. Breath in and out. And you're finished.